Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hello everyone, it's Anne-Marie of The Art of Healing. I haven't recorded in about a week. Lots and lots of stuff happening. Beautiful, cold, snowy aftermath of a couple days of snow. Yep. Energy is shaking me. I am ready to go. So let's see what they have to say. Ma, yehu tisia, kutia manyawa. Ua, ikia ha tunye sukaiwai ti. Kia manua hua he kuaya. Menuni waji amawo kuchi tusu hi ayuai awa ni okusu yuwa mea ni awakwa insia kuatiaka menu aya ia usua ia kahua ma niwa ma wa suhi kia tishkia watia minya nio nyuku etusu ia kutikia wati kia wa ma hiwa ye usu ma ia watu iku ete konena ma ia wati waku esu ya wa ye wa ma nu ye wa suwa aka wa ia hiwanya kuti suye tuti wati kawa ye atiti wa suma mnia wa ye kutu eti wa suma wa iwa ukuwa ye iyo watu nyinyi ma wa ye wa kuwa titi ma wa wusu ye hiwa ye juga ma wa ye kumanini wa itu wasu itu waye utu waye kutu waye ma nuesi ya wa huwa meme wa ye uchuku batike mahunina wa basi wa ye wa ma ku ti wa shia tutu su ya to kwa ye mama ya ye ninya ma ye ko so ye wa ye ti kami ya ninya mama u ya wa ti su ju ki husu nye ma nye wa ye wa ye su e wa ye ki wa kuko wa ye wa maninu wa ye wa wa uku ye wa usu ai yo kuchuma nia me manu wa ye wa Dear beings, we are coming through again one time today. We are coming through with sense of urgency, concern this morning. What indeed does this world of giving mean for you? World of giving. Giving. What do we give ourselves to? Do we give ourselves to pressure? Do we give ourselves to expectation? Do we give ourselves to love? Do we give ourselves to joy? Do we give ourselves to release? Do we give ourselves to kindness? Every time we do something out of obligation, out of, oh, well, that's what they asked me for, so I guess I'll do it. Are we honoring ourselves by falling into pressure? Our dear one here just gave into pressure to donate for Giving Tuesday. Why? Because it's social obligation. That serves her not one single bit. And that does not serve the corporation one single bit because it really goes to other things. This being is starting to giggle because she feels the truth in our words. She gave in to giving money to a corporation who doesn't need her money. Social obligation, social obligation. What is there need to give? There is genuine need to give. There is genuine need in this world for love and compassion. And yes, even monetary gifts. There are need for monetary gifts. However, do not fall victim to corporate greed. Do not fall victim to obligations that you don't know where this money is going to go. This dear being is receiving a download. At this time, we wish you to understand that giving must come directly from your heart center. And it may come to you in ways of which you will not understand. But trust us, if someone is on the phone on the other end and calls you and says, "We want your money," don't give it to them. The money you give won't even cover the salary of the person that is calling you. It's all a big scam and a hoax. Don't do it. Look around you for those who truly need something, and we challenge you. What exactly could you do if not buy money? Well, you know what? You can go and make a bowl of soup, put it in some containers, and go on the street and say, "Here's a bowl of soup with a spoon. Nourish your body with something I created with my hands." How many coats do you have in your closet that you don't wear because they have gone out of fashion? Go. Get them. Go. Donate them. Take them on the streets if you need to. Go. Take them to your local warming station, to your local shelter. Go. Do it. Go through your closets. Go. How many shirts do you need? How many pants do you need? How many things do you need? Really? Why do you buy? Really? You don't need 2/3 of what you contain in your homes. Those of you who have done the spiritual work, you know what I'm talking about. How many things do you really, really need? We are in a time where the focus is of the possession. The possession. You need a possession. You need this. You need that. You must have this. You must have that. Go buy this. Go buy that. Really? Do you? Do you really need it? Those of you who are listening to me, do you not have a $1,000 phone on your hands? $700 phone? $600 phone? Really? We are coming through with a little bit of bite to our words, let's say. Look at yourselves, dear beings. Look at yourselves and give and give and give and give away. Give away. You make your money. You are entitled to your money. You do not need to give your money so much. Use that money for comfort in your life, but not for excess. And this is spiritual practice. This is spiritual work. We are in a season where the powers that were in your planet work very hard to keep you in a system of slavery. You must buy so that you must pay. It's the only reason. What you are purchasing is not of any need. You need nothing. You need nothing but the love of the Creator. That's all you need. Indeed, our words are strong. But it is time. It is time you look at yourselves and look at what you really need versus what you want. Hey, it's nothing wrong to want. Nothing wrong to want something. Indeed, this is a dimension of pleasure. This is a dimension of experience. There's nothing wrong to want something beautiful, to want something that makes you feel special. There's nothing wrong with that. Mind you, there's nothing wrong. But what frequency? What frequency expense do you need? What is the frequency commodity that you are exchanging? Is it worth it? If it is worth it to you, fine, do it. We do not wish you to deny yourself of anything that it brings you true joy. But what really is true joy? Are you aware of what your true joy is? Is your true joy diamonds? Like this dear being is contemplating a purchase of jewelry. Is that really what you need, my dear being? As we laugh, my dear. Yes, we laugh, we laugh. Why not laugh? Why not laugh, my dear being? What was the joy? My dear being just went on a beautiful party, celebration of love, beautiful opportunity to celebrate, and experienced excess of celebration. All well and good, all well and good. This is the dimension you dwell in. This is the experience you wish to have. Enjoy the experience. But this dear being has thought process that comes from spirit. Spirit's always whispering into her ear, whether she likes it or not. Whether she likes it or not. Did it matter that she had expensive earrings? Did it matter that she wore a diamond ring? Not one bit. Not one bit. There was not one compliment from anyone for the things that her three-dimensional self, that still remains, her ego self, still remains, that took notice of the things that she took notice of. What was taken notice was her beautiful personality, her beautiful radiance. That's what was taken notice of. Yes, she has chosen a body system that is attractive, that is pleasing, and she has learned to love herself, and that love of herself translated into a joyful occasion. Not the rings, not the earrings, which cost much money. Her dress looked good too. But we think that even if she wore a lesser dress, she would have still had the same amount of joy experience, the same amount of compliments, because indeed it is your energy that garners your joy. It is not so much the external. It is truly the internal. The radiance of her aura that garnered her the most joy, that garnered her the attraction of a gentleman. Indeed, that is the love. And where it shall come is from the beauty of the soul. We are different beings than the highway guides, although we are part of her guidance system. The highway guides contain angelic. We are of an extraterrestrial origin, but we indeed guide over her. And we thank you for your congruence with her energy, that you listen to these words. You indeed get to know this dear being, and you listen to all the messages that come through her, as they are all meant for the betterment of humanity. At this time, we have no more messages to say other than what we have said. That is all. Okay. So, yeah, they touched me a little bit, called me out on a few things. You know, it's all right if I don't have secrets. I don't care. I don't mind talking about my stuff. I think you guys already know that. I didn't want... Just for the record, that was like not the message that I thought was going to come through. So anyway, just to give you, you know, just for validation for me and for confirmation for you, and I don't plan this shit. I don't plan it at all. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I was just contacted before this call this morning by the New York Philharmonic, begging me for money. And, you know, on Giving Tuesday, this is supposed to be Giving Tuesday. Yesterday was Cyber Monday. Today is Giving Tuesday, which is just another creation, I guess, of the machine to I want to say fuck you out of more money. Sorry for the language, but I guess in all essence that's what it is, you know. It's another excuse to screw you out of more money into corporations that don't need your money. And I think it just takes a fortitude to say, no, I didn't have the fortitude, so I just gave him a little bit of money. I have no money to give. I'm like strapped. But whatever. Okay. Yeah, my body was like basically like shaking the whole time. So this was a very strong download, a strong thing. Yeah, okay, so I went to a wedding and I wore my mom's cocktail ring and I wore these earrings that I bought a couple of years back that were extremely expensive. I went into hock for them. I don't generally like to do that, but you know, the ego is pretty strong still. And I wore them and not one person looked at them. Not one person looked at my ring. Got no compliments for those. So you know what? That's true. So what's the point of having them? If just to have them. You know, I might as well just sell it back out. And use that money to get out of debt. What's the point of having like jewelry? Like, I just inherited a whole bunch of stuff, and what the hell's the reason for it? I don't know. Gosh, I guess release all these attachments, right? Release all these things that we think are important because they just freaking aren't. All right, enough of me. Enough of me. I'm out. I'm exhausted now. Well, thanks for listening. You guys are awesome. Bye.